Well, hello, beautiful souls. I hope you're doing amazing. I've literally been just getting back to me this weekend, which is interesting. I've had quite a moment of figuring out what I really want in life. Not figuring out because I'm an adult. But like just really bunkering down and focusing on the kind of life that I want. And the biggest thing here is, how do I want to feel every day? So I'm doing it backwards. I'm figuring out how I want to feel and then taking it from there. Okay? That's just what I've been doing. I wonder how you've been doing. Also, I want to connect more with you all. I'm going to be more active on social media. This is another thing that I really want to do. A big thing that has come up like in my meditations, believe it or not. But anyhow, I can just I knew when I pushed play on this I was going to start talking. I was like, I hope whoever gets this reading is ready to hear this. But anyhow, my name is Amber. I'm not on camera today because I'm wrapped up like a burrito. I have a hoodie on, I have the hood up. I'm comfortable and covered. For those of you returning, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you bringing the energy to the channel. And the trusty bag is back. I made a little something. So we're going to see who is going to go first. Aren't these cute? Look, Leo. Leo's going first. I also have some runes in here and some stones. So that's just to pick up the energy for Leo. But let's see what your two runes are. I have runes. I've had runes for years, and I just been recently connecting with them more. So they're going to be out until I don't, until I'm not connecting with them. But anyhow, Leo. So from these runes, it talks about you finding strength in your life. Finding something to rely on. Being able to actually rely on yourself. Be careful about relying on people that you can't trust. People who are enemies, but because you've known them, like people that you've known for so long, and then they turn out to be enemies. So just be careful about that. I feel like you're trying to be trustworthy of someone that may not be best for you. Okay? So, spirit guide, guardian angel, divine energy, universal energy, what do you have for Leo? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of for mid-April? That's what I see for you, Leo. But we're just going to dive into cards. So we have the Four of Cups in reverse. The Lovers, the Knight of Swords, The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Wands, 2 tens, Queen of Swords, so something is coming to an end, an accumulation is what they're telling me. So it's coming to an end. I don't think it has yet, but it's coming to an end. 7 of Pentacles, Hermit, and the 5 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. And I'm going to pull 3 cards randomly from here. I'm going to leave that in reverse. Are these all going to come up in reverse? Okay, Leo, let's get to talking. Okay. So the first thing that I see here, just from this, is that there could be third-party situations for some of you, but honestly, it just feels like you're not connecting with someone the way that you should be connecting with them. So there's a disconnect, or there's a sense of not being as happy, okay? And you have to make a decision. There's going to be a moment where you have to make a decision for yourself. Like something is coming to an end. Something is progressing in a way that you do not want. And you have to balance what's important for you or how you want your life to be moving forward. So I feel like a lot of you have been trying to ignore your feelings about someone and trying to like rekindle or see if something is left, or like if something could be different in the situation. Okay. And I feel like there's been communication, or this person, it could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, has been trying to communicate with you more or talk to you more to seem more interested or to get themselves more involved with you. But the Devil card here tells me that this whole situation, this whole situation is based on, it's a situation that's not good for you, Leo. It's not good for you. It's not healthy. And it has a tad bit of codependency here that needs to be let go. A lot of you have been trying to make something work because of family. You don't want the family to break up. You don't want to feel as though you didn't put the time and effort in, okay? But at the same time, it's like you have to know that you deserve effort as well, okay? So they're not putting the effort in, which is making you not feel wanted or needed. And you don't want for this whole thing to like be a failure. Also, I hear like there's confusion about, it's interesting because you want to trust this person, Leo, but I just don't feel like this person is trustworthy. This whole situation at the end of April just looks like a lot of responsibility on you to keep things the way that it's been going. I feel like this person has a lot to say, or someone has a lot to say, and you have to, there's a lot of you trying to determine whether or not you can trust this person, or whether or not this person is telling you the truth. There's a lot of that going on. You don't want to get stuck in a cycle again, right? It's like you thought you were leaving this behind, or you thought you were moving on, or you're trying to move on, okay? I also see that someone is trying to come back into your life if this doesn't resonate with you, Leo. Someone's trying to come back in and they're like, oh, we're perfect together, okay? But in all actuality, you know that you're not. But at the same time, because you feel like maybe you don't have a steady relationship or something right now, that you might give this a chance. But be careful about putting on too much responsibility into this relationship, because this person has a stronger bond about it than you do. So be careful about just picking up a relationship just for fun. Someone may be thinking that it's bigger than that. Okay. A lot of you are still stuck in the house, trying to just get stuff done around the house. Stuff that you weren't working on, that you put over, you put to the side or procrastinated. Some of you are definitely dealing with that. I also see people looking in attics and things like that for things to sell to make money. You're just being smart about your money right now, Leo. I see. Because you're thinking about your family, and you want to make sure that you're getting as much money as you could get. You know what I mean? Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in any situations when it's like, oh, I could have been doing this while I had this time off or during these tough times. I don't want to wait to the end. Okay, some of you may be waiting on those stimulus checks too, and they haven't came in yet. But yeah, I see somebody really wanting you to take action, and you're trying to decide. This could be someone asking for money from you, like a bill collector as well, and you're trying to decide how to make the money. You have money in your home. I don't think that you know that you do. Not actually physical money, but things you can sell or something you can do to make money. So look into that. Yeah, so some of you, but all in all, there's a problem. You have to be able to trust yourself, Leo, in all of these situations. Trust yourself and allow yourself to grow. I know that sounds so stupid, but just allow yourself to expand and allow yourself to see. It's funny because they're explaining to me when there's burden or there's trouble or there's things that we don't understand, that's when we learn how to expand and we become bigger. We become stronger. We become more spiritually connected if we use mindfulness. So take a deep breath. Relax. I know, because they're telling me I hate when people say relax when I'm anxious. But just relax and center yourself so you can come to some really good decision that I feel like you're going to, Leo. I also see, don't let your emotions get the best of you. Okay? Don't let your emotions cause unrest. Don't let your emotions get you in a situation that you have to get yourself out of later. Okay? One more thing. Yeah, this relationship just seems like a burden. And a lot of you can't get away from this person. Like maybe they're in your home. But if you can, I would spend time away to decide what it is that you want to do. You really need to think about your future and how you want your future to be. Okay? Because you don't want the burden of being in this cycle with this person again. I feel like you've tried to work on this before and it just doesn't seem like anything is coming out of it. Like nothing's coming out of this situation. It's getting kind of old and dusty. You know what I mean, Leo? Okay. So I'm not going to pull clarifiers on this one because it's the mid-month and, plus I can do what I want. Probably for the mid-months I won't do that. Actually, I'm just not feeling it right now, so. Okay. So. let's focus on mid-month energy. And we have teacher, Leo. For mid-month April, I would really connect to your spiritual side. This is get into something spiritual that gives you hope, or that you feel like maybe you didn't have time to study. Not only will this get you stronger in your spiritual nature, but it'll also help you find something to connect to right now. Yeah, be careful that you don't let your emotions of what's going on around you influence you. I know that sounds weird, but learn how to really handle your emotions, like I said during the reading, because I feel like you're going to take those emotions that you're feeling and reflect them onto others. Could be your children, or the person you're with, or whatever, or your abundance. A lot of you, if there's bills collectors trying to get money from you, you're going to get really angry with them. And you don't want to do that. You want to be nice so they can show you some sort of grace, you know? So in your love situation, I feel like because things may be a little tight, or you may be a little angry, keep it light right now, especially for a lot of you who can't leave the home with your partner, or are connected to them in some way that you can't leave, or you have children with them and you have to be cordial with them. Learn how to like be their friend. You don't have to be in a relationship with them, but be more friendly with them. Yeah, this is a life lesson, Leo, about you calming down your emotions and getting yourself on a streamline, like emotionally, because there's a lot of things that are going to be going on mid-April, especially with you trying to pay bills or deal with people's emotions. Maybe there's a lot of emotions going on in the house. Okay, but I just feel a little bit of tension. It's like you trying to find strength in yourself to deal with others, with situations, with the way things are going, blah, 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 blah. Okay? If you have oracle cards, this is a good time to connect with those. Like when I was talking about spiritual things, good time to connect with those and pull them out when you have questions, or actually in the morning just to meditate for the day. Let me give you an example. So, for example, I can't even think of... Okay, I'm going to pull out these Queen of the Moon cards. So, I'm going to pull out a random card. So, let's say it's the morning and I wake up and I get gratitude, okay? So, gratitude, this card is telling me that I need to focus on all the things that I'm thankful for right now. Because if I'm not thankful for what I have, I won't be... You know, like if I was to lose the things that I love today, did I show my children? Did I show my mother? Did I show my grandmother how much that I care? Did I show Spirit how much I was thankful for this job, or how much I was thankful for this vehicle that Spirit gifted me? Things like that. So that's what I get from that card. So that's something that you can do every day. This will be a really good time to start journaling too, Leo. I don't know why they're giving me all this spiritual stuff for you. But that's what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If you found something here that you can use, hit like, share if you know someone who needs this. We share healing around these parts. Subscribe if you want to see more, and comment so I know how this energy plays out for you during mid-month April. If you need a private reading, links in the description box below. I love you so much. And I'll see you next, or in May. Bye-bye.